Hello, people. I'm live. There's a few people in the side chat already. I'll give you all kind of a minute. I think I'll I see some I see Nate in the side chat. I'm seeing Shane in the side chat. I'm seeing Stool in the side chat. Now I'm seeing us going live. Sweet. All right. So I got some people backstage as well that are going to come hang out. I think we'll do the reveal and then we'll kind of just play some games and have some fun and celebrate this this very big moment that has happened today. So for people who don't know what the match is, so I've spent a lot of time. So everything since 2012 when I started undergrad, um getting into med school, almost finishing up med school here. Everything I've done since I've started med school has all contributed to the results that I got today. So everything in your medical school career goes into like this portfolio of you, and that includes your grades, that includes your class rank, that includes your rotation grades, that includes your board scores. All of this goes in to your kind of your packet that goes to the residency programs. And the way it works is you kind of have a specialty in mind that you want to go into. Oh, and there's also you have to get a bunch of letters of recommendation from your rotations, but all this stuff goes in. You plan a specialty you want to go into, then you audition for residency. So you pick kind of your top few programs, and you like spend a month or so working for them. And a lot of work goes into the match. And then once you're done, kind of trying to get the programs to like you, you go into a match where it's kind of like a sorority rush meets dating app thing. So you take the programs for your specialty that you want, you put them in order from number one, number two, number three, etc., down the line. And then the program will rank all of the students number one, number two, number three, and so on. So the thing is, there's this algorithm that matches the students with the programs. And with the army, and all the military branches, there's this selection board that meets up in November. So this happened a month ago where all the program directors met up, decided who was going to be in the specialty and where they were going to go. So they all fight over where the students are going to go. And then that's how they determine where you are. So let's say you rank a certain program, they rank you, it's great. But if there are other students that are competing for the same residency as you, then it goes to your stats. So your board scores, your GPA, all that factor in then to see if you're going to get the spot or if that other student is going to get the spot. So it's very competitive and it's very nerve wracking because a lot of people don't match. So there aren't enough spots in any specialty for everybody. So that's why it's so scary. And if you don't match, so let's say there isn't a spot for you in that specialty or any program in that specialty, you go to a scramble, also called the SOAP, also called the rebuttal board. They're all the same thing. Where if you didn't get a spot, now you submit a new application for a one of the leftover spots. So you're all just fighting for some spot, or you do a transitional year that's not in the specialty, but it's like you still get training, and then reapply next year, or you just don't have a job and you try to reapply next year. So those are the options. It's very scary, and so when you get the news that you matched, it's absolutely amazing. So the question was, did I match, and at what program did I match? So before I tell you exactly where, I only applied for family medicine. That is the only specialty I applied to. And I auditioned at two programs, and so I ranked the programs that I auditioned at as number one and number two because there was another program that, well, a few other programs I would have been okay with, but there was one in particular that I ended up ranking number 3, and I didn't rank it number 3 because I didn't want it. I went to that interview and I really kind of wanted to rank it number 1. But the reason why I didn't was because I questioned myself and I didn't think I would get in because it's a very competitive program. A lot of people want it. It's a highly academic institution. So I had heard that if you don't audition at that place, then you're probably not going to get a spot because they had a lot of people interviewing from all 3 branches that produce doctors in the military. So I was worried about that. So played the game. I played the match game and I ranked the programs that knew who I was better and then said, "Well, this is a reach. I probably won't get it, but I'll put it number 3 just to see what happens." And it turns out I need to stop questioning myself because I matched at that program that I wanted to rank but didn't think I was good enough for. And so they called me today, and it's funny because they were all like, "I know you didn't choose this as number 1, but I hope you're okay with it." And in fact, I was. I was very excited. So I got my sign here. So I matched into family medicine at Fort Belvoir, Virginia. So I'll explain a little bit. So Fort Belvoir has a community hospital near Washington, D.C., and it's affiliated with kind of the whole national health thing with Walter Reed and the whole area of D.C. So a lot of my rotations will probably be at Walter Reed and at Belvoir, and there's a lot of opportunities for research with the NIH because it's right there. So they're being a very academic institution, they have a lot of research opportunities. And the thing that's like really important about this, and I'm very excited about, is being trans in medicine. So I will be a trans family medicine doctor for that community. And the program director is a huge advocate for gender affirming care and for education on gender affirming care, is very supportive of activism. And I think that's probably why I won her over in the interview because she read my personal statement, knew that's what I was going for. And I'm really excited to see where this goes. I think I'm going to have very good education on the subject, especially of gender affirming care. I will be able to do electives on it and probably publish research on it. So it's going to be fantastic. I'm very excited. It's again a very unexpected result. I did not see this coming. Came out of left field, but here we are. I'm very excited it happened this way. And so we're gonna celebrate. And I've got some people backstage. If other people want to jump in, I've sent out links to some of y'all, but I figure we're just gonna have a good time and celebrate tonight. So I'll bring on the other people, and we can. Oh, Progress was trying to get in, but his phone was being a little dumb. But welcome on the panel, everybody. And if anyone in the side chat also wants to join in, just send me a message and I can give you a link.
What's up, fuckers?
That's how we're starting it for sure.
Yo, well,
Hell yeah.
well, fucking.
I love that energy, Paul.
It's some great energy. I hope I didn't rant too much about the process, but I think it was an unexpected result. But
Like applying for university in the UK.
Wait, what?
You apply for university in the UK in exactly the same way. You go and interview at a local place here, you write a personal statement, they get all your papers, and then you have to match into them. And if you don't match into them, then you have to go and scramble in what's called clearing.
That's probably where we got the system from. Like, we stole your educational system in other ways. Like, we probably stole it in that way, too. I wouldn't be surprised.
We don't want it back.
You don't want it back. Well, I guess we're keeping it now.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, what does this mean for you? So say this is like the perfect one. What would it have meant if you got one of the other two?
It would have been fine. Like, it would not have been bad. Like, either one of them I would have been supported, and either one of them I would have had access to a gender affirming care elective, but it would not have been this spectacular. I don't think I would have had the exact support that this program is going to give me. The fact that this program director has already been working on uh furthering this kind of education within the military health system, like, she's already been doing this for years. Like, she's got the background to support me in just being me at the program. She prioritizes mental health of her residents and actually takes care of them, and then will make sure that I'm well educated in this area. So and she will support my activism. So that's, I think
So here's the
it's an
next
A
question
plus
for
all
you.
around.
So here's the next question. How many years do they keep the leg irons on you for?
Okay, so my residency is 3 years. So I will be in the DC area for those 3 years, and then I do what the army will do with me after that. So
you're going to be based in like the Middle East, and you're not going to see civilization ever again.
well, no, probably not. It's possible that they could give me like a clinical job or a faculty job after graduating residency, but so basically
Wait.
I'm just what?
DC?
Yeah, I'm going to DC.
Holy shit!
Residency. Yeah.
All right.
Stephanie, welcome to the party. You're a bit late. We've all
I have a
Oh
bit
yeah, I
late.
did the reveal already.
Yeah.
Going to Fort Belvoir, Virginia.
So here's a question for you.
Yep.
When can I come and visit?
Well, I'm not there yet, so I'll be there in probably June.
Okay, I can live for that. I can live for that. I have to ask you this though.
Send you a link if you want one.
I have to ask you this though. What were the other two?
I ranked Madigan number 1. I was in Tacoma, Washington. I ranked Fort Hood number 2 because those are both the places I auditioned at. Well, but Fort Hood has access to the gender clinic that the Air Force has in San Antonio, so that would have been an option. And also being close to Austin would be nice. I didn't connect as much with that program as I did with the one in Washington, so that's why I ranked it that way. Like the biggest one I had the connection to was the one that I ended up matching into. Like, I only had the interview though, which is why I was like, they don't know me beyond my interview. Whereas these other two programs, I spent a whole month with them. So that's why I thought it was going to go the way that it went. But like, apparently there was a brawl at the selection board because the program I ranked number 1 really wanted me. I know they did. Like, cause I had told them I ranked them number 1. They were calling me afterwards, making sure I had everything ready to go to go there and stuff. Like, they wanted me there. And then so I'm guessing this program director like really fought hard to get me to not go to that one and to go to this one. So
are you now Army politics?
am I? I don't know.
You sound like you're Army politics already, mate.
Well, I'm not. I'm just. It worked in my favor, but like what they do at the selection board is their business. But
you're one of the movers and the shakers now, mate. People are fighting over you.
I guess, yeah. Yeah, it's weird though that people were fighting for me at the selection board. Like, that's not the outcome I was expecting by any means.
So on this screen, we have a sailor, a doctor, a lawyer, and a borrower.
Well, and here's also the other fun thing is, so the residency program I'm at, it's the only tri-service program for family medicine in the military. So I'm with Army, Air Force, and Navy all together.
But you're not
because it's the NCC. Like, it's like the biggest medical like center / like group in the entire.
Here's a question. What does Space Force and the Coast Guard do for doctors?
Coast Guard probably uses Navy, and Space Force probably uses Air Force because the Marines don't have doctors either. They use navies.
Space
Yeah,
Force
yeah,
uses
yeah.
Space Force uses
Oh,
holograms.
Navy.
Everybody knows that.
Navy has a lot of
Marines are separate
doctors
branch
to
of the
share.
military
So
for you Yanks.
Marine Corps is just a department of the Navy anyway.
it is. It is.
Yeah, I thought so. It's just like a department of the Navy.
Well, yeah. They're technically they're a part of the Department of the Navy, but they're still a separate branch.
No, they're not. They're jumped up assholes.
Well, it's like because I don't know. It's
Jesus,
all
Semper Fi.
complicated.
Yeah, my whole
Well, it's funny
family's
because
Marines. That's
I was
why I
the
make the
Army,
joke.
then
the
was
other
Army,
student
Navy,
that was on ICU with me, she is former Marines, but now she is applying OBGYN, and so it's really funny that like you would not think of a Marine going into OB, but
So here's a question for you. How
Jenna,
many people
no.
do you know that didn't match?
I don't know anybody who didn't match yet.
Good.
They might not be
Okay.
talking about it, but like
More
everyone that
serious
I've
question.
asked matched. So
More serious question. How long should I be concerned? How long before I should be concerned if a cold doesn't go away?
we can talk off stream about that. Disclaimers.
How many aspirin should I take before I call you in the morning?
Because I've had this cold 4 weeks now.
Yeah, we can talk off stream, but because I don't want to give advice on a live show on the YouTubes.
See, you
But-
are still with it.
But yeah.
So what
So
are
this
you?
is fun.
Ben? I need you to do something. I need you to model what you're wearing at the moment.
This is my school shirt, but I'm wearing a shirt. It says, it's hard with the green screen. Family Medicine Revolution, because that's the hashtag on Twitter.
Are you? Is your name on your jacket?
Yes, it is.
Is that because you're pretentious, or they make you do that?
Both.
It's because I'm pretentious. But well, no, because these jackets, it's not cool anymore to wear the white coat. Like it's fallen out of favor because it's now kind of an ego symbol. So people don't like to wear them. So now we all wear our Patagucci's or our North Face jackets, and it's the new white coat. So
Sounds
a lot
like
of
all the
residency
more reason to
programs.
wear the white jacket.
Yeah, well, but the thing is now it's like the white coat doesn't distinguish anybody anymore either, because like literally anybody that works in the field wears it.
Yeah, but you just said nobody's wearing them.
Well, a lot of people are, but like doctors usually are not the people wearing them. It's so
Actors.
it's weird.
Actors.
Yeah, well, it's like because like anyone that's working with, I mean, the whole point of the coat is to not get stuff on you, and the same thing with scrubs is like to not get stuff on you. So, and also white coats carry around a lot of like bacteria and shit. Like they end up being petri dishes for people who like don't wash them frequently enough.
What if you showed up your first day to work in Virginia with a full hazmat suit on? That'd be awesome.
They'd be like, why?
Yeah.
But some like most army facilities, like they'll make you wear at least something long sleeve because that you got to be in uniform. Like even if you're in scrubs, that's a work uniform. So you either have to wear a white coat over it, or you wear long sleeves under it, or you wear a jacket over it. But that's like, it's not gender specific. That's just if you are in uniform, you are in uniform. So
all my love to the infantry.
Hell yeah.
Phoebe was infantry.
Yes, I bloody
Yeah,
well
SR, you can wear a turtleneck.
Phoebe was infantry? I mean, British infantry, so, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that counts, does it?
Yeah, not 11 Bravo.
I mean, it's
Only
a step
11
above
Bravo
the French,
counts.
I guess.
It's a step above the Canadians.
I
Whoa.
highly doubt that. I will fight you right now.
Look, mate.
Ben, congratulations.
NATO allies, please, in the name of NATO.
In the name of the
please.
king.
Look,
Congratulations, Ben. That is amazing.
Look,
I'm so happy
mate.
for you,
So
dude.
Canadian bloke.
where in Virginia
Hey,
is it?
Canadian bloke, you.
Eastern
I asked
Shore
you this.
or
Rarity,
I
I will
Y'all are
drive
talking
you.
at the same time. Y'all are talking about at the same time. But Yeah, Steph. I'm gonna answer Steph's question because it's an actual question. It's in the DC. It's in the DC area.
Okay.
So I'm just saying DC because like there's so many areas of DC. I mean, it's kind of a big area. So
It is.
yeah.
Ellie, Rarity, if you're looking for a Canadian military story, look up Leo Major, the man who liberated a Dutch town with a broken spine, one eye, and after being shot twice.
That's
It's a cool story, bro.
Myth. That's a myth.
It's a myth.
HS, I'm gonna send you a link.
That's a myth, mate. 100%. That's a
Phoebe,
myth.
don't start with me.
Look, mate. I've beaten you before at quizzes. I've beat you before at rifle ranges.
Barely by 1 point.
Don't matter, mate.
Yeah, you missed it. You missed it a
won.
little bit. I gave the whole story about it, but I'm going to DC, so I'm pretty excited about it.
But, mate,
I'm gonna be on
That increases the chances
time zone from what I'm used to being on.
Look, mate,
increases the chances that we'll run into each other at some point in time because I travel that road a lot.
All I will say, Canadian bloke, is you probably didn't exit in the same way I did.
Probably not.
Oh, I'm willing to bet you didn't.
Yeah. Okay, well, mine was a voluntary release. What was yours?
Court martial.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That would do it.
Why am I
get
not
an ambulance
surprised?
horse? No, I do not get an ambulance horse. Yeah, SR, I'm switching coasts pretty much. We're going from West Coast, Best Coast to East Coast, Beast Coast. So
better time zones.
Well, it's definitely a better time zone for streaming because all the shows will happen not in the middle of my work day anymore. So that'll be nice.
But yeah, you left
now you can stay up all night like me.
Eastern time zone too.
Kat, you'll have to find an excuse to come to the DC area once.
So no, Ben, I'll do it more than once.
More than once.
You're worth the tolls I'd have to pay to get there from here.
Ben, can you get me a tour of the Pentagon, please?
Probably not. But we can go to all the museums.
Smithsonian.
Oh, the Smithsonian. Yeah.
We're going to go to all the museums in DC. We'll make it a challenge.
Look, I've got a book of all of the national parks and national monuments and everything in America. And the DC area has like 50, and I've got to do a lot.
Yeah, there's definitely like not an absence of things to do in that area of the country for sure. So it'll be.
Ben, I ask you this: don't leave the military the same way I did.
Oh, I don't plan on leaving the military by court martial. Thanks, Phoebe. I don't plan on that.
Let's hope not.
All I will say is I was found not guilty at this court martial. I was acquitted at this court martial.
Oh, I should go to the Museum of the Bible in DC. Let's do it. Let's go.
Oh,
there we go.
Set up a stand outside. Ask me.
There's a museum of the Bible in DC.
Right? There is. There also used to be the Presidential Waxwork Museum.
I made this myself.
So Ben, what can you expect, like as far as like workload? What will you be doing?
Yeah, it's going to be miserable. So don't expect a lot of me. At least for the first year is going to be really rough. So they have an hour cap at 80 hours per week max, and that's kind of that's the expected average kind of between.
Well, I will say is that if you're in Europe, that's illegal.
Yeah, so it's gonna be rough, and yeah, I'm a little scared. I'm doing a lot of it's
twice the legal limit of the European Union.
Well, a lot of it's inpatient. There's a good bit outpatient later on in residency, like because we have certain requirements we have to meet by the governing board of the residencies. So they have requirements for family medicine, like what you have to do to be graduated in family medicine. and there's like a certain amount of clinic you have to do. So you have to do clinic every week. Like even if you're on a different service, like you're still doing surgery rotations sometimes. You're still doing a lot of OB, but you still have to do your clinic. Like no matter what else you're on, you're still doing clinic.
Like an episode
You're
of
doing.
House.
You have to do a certain amount of inpatient peds, emergency peds, outpatient peds. You have to do like I think they're increasing the amount of baby deliveries to like 80 baby deliveries before graduation, and then you have continuity deliveries, which are super cool but super stressful. So you have to do 10 continuities where you follow a pregnancy from the beginning of the pregnancy, do all of their prenatal care, deliver the baby, and then you take over pediatrics for the baby. So it's like the full thing. You have to get 10
Why
of
does
them.
my brain
and
think that this is a load of men getting women knocked up and then following it all the way through?
Well, no, so here's where it gets fun is that because you're doing other rotations too. So like you could be on something that's very intense like surgery, and then your continuity is delivering tonight. You have to go do that. Sorry, because if you don't, you miss out and you lose that continuity case. So it's like too bad that you were delivering at 2 a.m. You're still expected to show up to surgery the next day. So it's like, of course, there's the like limit. Like you have to have a certain amount of time between like shifts. But it's still like it sucks if you have to take that mandatory time, and because of that, you lose your continuity patient that you've spent like 9 months caring for, and then you have to do that all over again with somebody else.
So here's a question.
Continuity will be very rough.
So here's another question for you. Do you have a mandatory day off?
You get 1 day off per week.
Is that mandatory?
Yeah.
So you've got to squeeze 80 hours into 6 days.
Pretty much, yeah. Like you're just basically that's why they're called residents, is because they
14 hours each day.
They used to live at the hospital for residency. That's why they're called residents. So they've at least lessened it a little bit, but it's still not great. It's gonna be very rough. So
I've got one final question for you. How long is it before you get to do the cool part of doctoring?
Which is
having the big yachts and the
the money part. Not for a while. Actually, like I will be in the military making more than my civilian counterparts will be, because they're getting paid just for being a resident, and I'm getting paid based on rank. So,
so when are you getting promoted?
What is your rank?
Yeah, I'm getting promoted at the end of the year. I think it's around the same time as my graduation. I don't know if it's on the same day or a different day, but we do like another commissioning ceremony to.
What is your current rank?
03. I'm currently in 01. I'll be jumping up to 03. I'm a lieutenant. I'll be going to captain in May.
Ooh, Captain Ben. So, that's catchy.
I could change my channel to Captain Dr. Ben, but it sounds very cheesy.
Is that the
correct then people be like,
to do it, Captain Dr. Ben, or would it be Dr. Captain Ben?
I think it's Captain Dr. Ben, because Captain's the captain title outranks my doctor title.
It does
in the military.
Military ranks.
That's weird.
Then it's professional ranks.
Yeah, Phoebe would know. The British have a lot of experience with organizing useless honorifics.
Yeah, so like I could do that. It would sound cheesy, and somebody would be like, "Wow, you're trying to be a superhero?" Like, no, but I'm an actual captain. Like, but then I'd have to change my channel name every time I get promoted. Like, if I go to Major, then I have to change my name.
Major Dr. Ben.
So, I like this one. This is.
You'll never be an admiral.
Captain Studebanus and his ambulance.
Ben, can you send some patients my way so that I can litigate?
No.
Can we do some ambulance chasing together?
Well, the laws are different in the different states, right? So if you're in Michigan,
DC
not,
is just a shithole.
no, but still, but like, if I'm as technically practicing under a Virginia license, and like, and something happens in Virginia, you're probably not going to be litigating it from your Michigan.
I can make sure that I litigate it from Michigan. I can remotely litigate.
Okay, I just want to say congratulations.
Thanks, Spackle. It's been a hot minute since I've seen you. I've been trying to get you in here for a while, but our schedules have not lined up.
Yeah, I think I'm in safe company. I think I'm not alone. I'm in like the depths of despair, but it's fine. It'll get better after the holidays. It usually starts to go up like maybe by like February or something. I'm just riding those waves.
So I have my last medical school exam on Friday. And then
nice.
So here's what it looks like from here. I still have busy work and rotations to be on until the end of April. So basically, I will have done all of the hard stuff and just have to do some stupid busy work and show up, and that's it. So I'm almost there.
Okay, well, very close.
Very close.
Did you want to be a family care physician? That's what I was wondering. Because you've done so many things. Is that what your goal was, or?
Yeah. You have to rotate through all the different things.
Can you kind of pick which direction you go, or do they pick you no matter what?
Oh no, you get to apply. You apply for the specialty you want. So I only applied for family medicine. So that was my own choice. I didn't want anything else. Like I'd waffled during medical school about the direction I wanted to go, but as soon as I rotated through family medicine, I loved it. Every single family medicine program I've been to, I've really enjoyed. So that's why I ended up.
What is it about you that makes you? Is it the? Well, I mean, you have long-term patients in family medicine, for instance. Is it that
continuity and it's variety? Like you're doing adults, kids, OB, psych. Like you're doing everything. Like you can do inpatient, outpatient, and then to really be like family medicine's your home base for anyone. Like anyone can choose you to be their home base, and to be the home base for the LGBT community and wherever I'm at is a very powerful thing, and it goes along with my activism. So it's the best specialty for me to continue advocacy in the way that I want to. So just for my goals with my activism and my goals with medicine, it all lined up perfectly. So
very good. Well, congrats. I'm happy for you.
Phoebe, why are we focusing on your chest and not your face?
That was accidental.
Phoebe, I was not staring at your chest, but like I was.
I might have been. Just saying.
I was staring, but very respectfully.
Respectfully staring, yes.
Consent was assumed just because of the camera angle.
Consent was assumed.
I don't know what to do.
So I did pour a shot for myself that I was gonna do because we're gonna celebrate, and I did order food. That's gonna come in like a half hour. I didn't want to.
2:30 in the morning here.
Yeah, so Phoebe's probably gotta go.
I'm about to go to sleep. As you can tell, my voice is not doing very well.
Thanks for stopping in.
Good night, Phoebe.
Rest well, Phoebe.
To the 5 of you here and Paulie, who is
Stool, you should join us.
Annoyingly close to me. Ta-ta.
Good night, Phoebe.
Can Phoebes feed the ambulance horse and take it to the library? Sure. I never understand that man, but if you want to come hang out. So I did a thing that I think is fun. Because you can go into Quiplash and write your own questions. So I did that.
Nice. No, you can't.
And I figure we can play. Yeah, you can.
No.
Oh my!
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So I wrote
is it the
stuff
number 7
for
version, or is it a different version?
Oh, it's on 7.
Nice.
I don't know if you can on the other ones, but I figured we play it because it's all like people in this community kind of based or things that have happened on streams.
Oh
that
my
can be really
God.
funny.
Something about parking lots and stuff like that.
Yes, I was thinking we can play a little bit. We can just hang out and have a
Are
good
there
time.
questions about monkeys?
But then maybe.
All right.
That might
One
be
second.
a thing.
I do have to get my dog their kibble. They're launching a protest.
That's fair enough.
I will be right
you
back.
go do that. I'm gonna do this shot right here because we're having fun, and I'm off tomorrow for a study day before my test. So here we go.
Huzzah to the doctor.
Huzzah to the devil.
Huzzah to the doctor. What was that a shot of, Ben?
Tequila. It was
Kill
tequila.
ya.
Ew.
It's tequila
That's
kind of.
fair.
It's kind of strong, so not the best. Like it's
Well,
more of
yeah.
a cocktail tequila, definitely, because it's very strong. But I was like, you know what? We're doing this. This is match day only comes once. Like I've been working like 10 years for this thing. As like undergrad and then taking 2 gap years between undergrad and med school to be an EMT and then getting into med school and then all that. And then we're here. So like even like this might even be a bigger and more important day than graduation, because graduation for sure, you get the title and everything, you get the degree, but this is the job. I got the job.
And you got
Like,
the job that
have-
you didn't think you'd get. So
Yeah.
And I got the job I didn't think I would get. Like, because
that's
I was
like
told
double
they're like,
cool.
they were like, if you don't audition at this program, just count yourself out because too many people interview at this place. And even the day that I interviewed, there was only one interview day, and they were like, they had like a grid, like a 3x3 or even more, like bigger grid of people interviewing that day, that they were cycling us through the virtual interviews. And I was like, there's so many of us interviewing, like there's no way they're gonna remember me out of all these people. And apparently they did. Apparently I made a very, very good impression because they went to the committee and fought to keep me. So,
I'm super happy for you, Ben.
like I'm honored that they did, and I'm very happy with this program director. Like she's an amazing person. I'm very happy.
That's
So
awesome.
Bearded Skeptics here. What's up? What was that?
Are there other trans doctors in the military? Like how
Yes,
many are there?
There are.
Okay.
Yeah, there are.
No, and the best part is like a bunch of them who are all either trans men or trans mask non-binary. We all like a bunch of us had a get together, like a virtual kind of meeting, just to talk with each other. One of them is currently an attending physician, a pediatrician who's actually deployed right now, and is coming back soon. And then I think 2 of them were residents in the Air Force, one peds, one family medicine, and then 3 of us were students. And so like all of us kind of different stages of transition, like one who's completely like pre-T, and then like people that have been on hormones for like 10 years. And just, like it was amazing, like having all trans
That's cool.
dudes in the
That's
same room
cool.
that are all military physicians or about to be military physicians in all different specialties. Like we've got pediatrics represented. So the one that's currently deployed, they're about to get out of the Army, but they're going to be doing a fellowship in pediatric endocrinology. That's their goal. So of course to probably do gender affirming care for kids and teens. So we've got that coming. We've got somebody who I don't know. I need to find out what their match results were. I don't know their name though, but somebody was applying surgery. I don't know if they got it, but to go into gender affirming surgery. And then we got one going into psychiatry, which I need to find out about their match. But they were told ahead of time that their match went really well, so I'm guessing they went to they matched Walter Reed psychiatry. So
Wow.
we have a lot of people entering like the military to make things better for trans physicians and trans soldiers in the military.
And-
So I'm very excited with where this is going.
Of course, it does bear mentioning that the Surgeon General of the United States is trans.
Yes. So there's plenty more of us, and just we were hidden for a while, and now we don't have to be hidden. So we are taking it by storm. So
hell yeah, brother!
I have returned.
That
You have
calls
returned.
for a shot. That calls for a shot. Right there. That calls for a fucking shot.
Huzzah!
Well, I'll take a drink because I'd have to get up to do a shot, and I want to play this game. But
okay, well, I'll do a shot for you, Ben. Here you go.
yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Maya. We'll have to meet
nice
up
shot
at
glass. I
some
like
point.
It's a
And
cactus.
Bearded Skeptic. Yeah, I don't know if she's a DO. She might be. But Bearded Skeptic, you're in your first year of med school, right? Because I know I didn't stalk you on TikTok, but I like something you had done had come up on my TikTok, and you were talking about med school. I didn't. Well, it came up because like we follow a lot of the same people, and I wasn't following you at the time. But yeah, first year, I was like, because I gave you a shout out on Talk Heathen once, as I know that because I had heard that you were in your first year of med school, and so I gave you the shout out. But you're in for some fun. It's simultaneously the best and worst thing I've ever done in my life. I'm currently very happy today. So you're getting me on a day where I'm happy that I've done this with my life. Other days I'm not as happy, and you get me.
And you've still got residency to go through, which
oh yeah,
isn't residency like the worst part of
it's
the whole
worst process? Yeah, no, that's why I say like it's getting worse.
And you're
it's going
celebrating.
downhill. It's going downhill from here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was Bearded Skeptic. You were on the list of top 5 patrons of the week, and so we were shouting you out, and I was like, hey, that guy's in med school. So I felt like shouting it out because I knew about it. But if you ever want to chat or anything, I'm here. Depending on when it's a good day or not, I may or may not give you hope or despair. Just it depends.
It depends on the day.
It literally depends on the day, because it sometimes absolutely sucks. And I went through med school, like the majority of my med school was during like the height of COVID. So like I have some not great experiences from my first and second year of med school.
Okay, give us your worst. Tell us your worst.
Well, the lockdown started in the end of my first year of med school. So right when it was getting like, I mean, first year was bad. Like looking back on first and second year, I just like cannot believe I put myself through that bullshit, because it was absolutely rough. And especially second year during a COVID lockdown sucked, because you're not only doing school, you're also studying for your first round of boards, which is the hardest round of boards. So you're just like, I actually felt better because of the fact that I was going to be locked down anyway to study. Like I was pulling 16-hour days just trying to stay on top of things. Like first and second year was kind of that way. Like you're studying nonstop, and if you take a break, you're wrong, because anytime you take a break from it, you're just putting it off to do later. Like you're just in a deeper and deeper hole, and it's this hole that you can never get out of. And every weekend you're like, yay, it's the weekend. I can maybe get out of this hole a little bit. And so you put in 16-hour days on your weekend too, because you have no choice. Like if you're not on top of it, you're lost. And like even like my school did we do quarter systems instead of semesters. So your winter break, like your Christmas break, you're studying. Because if you're not, you're wrong. You're behind because you have an exam that, like the week you get back. And we had, I think, first year wasn't as bad with exams, but second year, you're doing 10 exams in a month. And so I was just drowning. And so you're covering 15 hours worth of material per exam. And it's like the PowerPoint slides are like microscopic text that you got to know everything inside and out. And you're like, how do you manage? And you take a test and you're like, well, I hope that was okay. You get a pass and you're like, wow, okay, I didn't fail that thing. I wonder what the next thing I can almost fail is, or probably fail is. And you feel like you failed every single time you take a test. And then you're like, oh, wow, okay, I guess I passed that one. And you keep moving on. And you're like, how have I not failed everything yet? And you don't know. Like, it's just, it's drowning. Like that, the best description is drowning. And like, I was arrogant going into it. And I admit that. Like, I left undergrad, and I think a lot of people did the same thing, where we were told in undergrad that, like, oh, organic chemistry is really hard, you might not pass. Like, biochemistry is hard, you might not pass. Anatomy is hard. Like, and you're like, yeah, okay, sure, bro. And then you end up like acing it in undergrad, and you're like, yeah, these people told me it was hard, and it wasn't. So you go to med school and you think the same thing, and it's a totally different ball game. Like, the overconfidence once you hit med school, like the humility strikes. Like the second you get there, like, oh, what did I do? This
You're
is a
like, I
mistake.
know nothing now. I know nothing.
Yeah, it's a mistake, and it's like being on a roller coaster going downhill and you can't stop. Like, you can't get off now, you're in, but you're just like, when will it end? And that's
What
just
was
the
the
baseline
hardest rotation? What
feeling.
was the hardest rotation?
Oh, Bearded Skeptic, I'm a DO student too. So yeah, so you have to do extra work as DO. So the hardest rotation, like it's hard because like the hardest academically is internal medicine / ICU. But the hardest emotionally is surgery, because surgery is just an abusive rotation. And it's like, it's not that the actual stuff they're doing is more difficult. Like, it's just they set you up to fail in surgery, and then they laugh at you when you failed. But it's like their own fault that you failed. Like, you go into surgery and they're like, and you're like, I don't want to be a surgeon. And they're like, yeah, well, no one, like, you can't be a surgeon. You're not good enough to be a surgeon. And they're like, I want to do family medicine. Okay, well, you're wrong, because you should want to do surgery, but also you can't because you're too dumb for surgery. And they tell you that, and
So
then
it's like the
like
it's
the
like
way,
the Kobayashi Maru of medical tests.
yeah, it's miserable. Like, and I remember my surgery rotation, like, he would ask us to read about something. Like, he gave us such a broad topic to read about. Like, he would say, go read about colorectal surgery. And I'm like, cool, okay, that's like an entire subspecialty of surgery that you want me to read about. Like, on internal medicine, they'll ask you, like, they'll say, like, go read up on COPD or something. And so you go and you read about like risk factors, like medications they might be on, like what could cause them to be a rapid response. Like, you go through kind of reasonable things that you can expect from treating somebody with COPD. And then on internal medicine, you, like, they'll say, go read about this. And then oftentimes they'll have you come back the next day and give like a 5-minute presentation about what you learned about it. And in internal medicine, it's very collaborative in that it's like they're asking you questions to see where you're at, but also everyone also wants to learn. Like, everybody wants to learn together. And that's also what I got from family medicine. Like, they're not having you read on something to make you shamed about it. It's like, hey, you didn't know this thing. Maybe other people also didn't know this thing. So let's learn about it. Let's everyone learn a different thing, and then we'll share what we learned so we can all get better tomorrow. Like, that's the approach it should have. But surgery is like, go read this thing. And so you don't quite know what to read about it. You do the best you can. You come back the next day in the OR, they start asking you, okay, what's the most common surgery used for rectal cancer? And you're like, I didn't read about that specific thing because you told me this broad category, and I read what I thought you wanted me to know. And they're like, wrong. Go read about it tonight. And then you come back the next day, and you're like, okay, I've read about the most common surgeries that they do for rectal cancer. And so he asks you, all right, so what's the most common surgery for rectal cancer? You give the answer, and he says, I wanted the one that was not endoscopic. And you're like, well, the most common two are endoscopic. So he set you up to tell you you're wrong and to tell you to go do better tomorrow. It's like, you can't win with them. And it's such an ego game, and I hate it. It's miserable. It's abusive. So that's why I'd say surgery is like the most emotionally difficult. I'd say IM or ICU, because ICU is a subset of IM, is the hardest academically because of the fact that they just know so much goddamn shit. Like, and they have to be on their game with very critical patients, very broad case pathology, but very in-depth case pathology. So like the surgeons are very outwardly smart people, like they love to tell you how smart they are. People love to think that they're the smartest people in the hospital. They're not the smartest people in the hospital. The smartest people in the hospital are people who they don't tell you that they're smart. It's nephrology and infectious disease. Those are the two like most academically intense specialties. Like they're
What's
wizards.
nephrology?
Kidneys.
Kidneys.
Really?
They're wizards. Because the kidney has so many different functions, and their specialty is like 80% math. And you don't think about it until you get a lecture. Like the only time you know that they're that smart is when they give you a lecture about it. Like they come in to talk to the residents about a certain topic, and you're just like, I don't even know like a fraction of where to begin with this case. And these people are doing like wizard math. And they're like, yeah, this is their electrolyte problem. And you're like, how did you get there? I don't know. Like, because you have like an acid base problem, like somebody's got an infection or whatever, they're in acidosis, and they're like, yeah, they have an acidosis, but also they have this acidosis and secretly also this type of acidosis, but they might also have a hidden this other type of acidosis. And here's what their compensation should be based on this calculation I did. And like, here's why they need dialysis. And you're just like, how did you get there? And they are not ever the ones that will tell you how smart they are, but like they are that smart.
My ex-wife had chronic pyelonephritis, and she had a nephrologist out of U of M hospital, and he was really fucking sharp.
They're wizards. Same thing with infectious disease. Like the fact that they go through like all of these possibilities of infections, and like antibiotics are not easy to think through at all. And like the infectious disease doc will come in and like we've been trying to think through a case for like days, and they're like they don't even like look at the person. They're like, yeah, it's this, and they're right. And you're like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, it's weird. But yeah, and neurology also is they're also wizards. But yeah, and they're not the people
wizard, Harry.
who tell you how smart they are. But
How you think it
that's
was
like
the brain surgeon? Everybody says it's the brain surgeon.
yeah, like they go through the most residency and they know a lot of shit, but it's like it's not to the same level. Like surgeons do hand puzzles, which is great. Like they have to have a lot of skill to be a surgeon, but it's hand skill and not as much brain skill. Like there's definitely a trade-off. So like people don't often think about that. And then cardiologists are just assholes. Like the majority of cardiologists I've met are assholes. Like
That's
there are
what I
some
learned
nice
from
ones
Grey's
but,
Anatomy.
like they're assholes. Like my cardiology attending was transphobic, like super transphobic. And he was kind of the same way. Like they're kind of like surgeons, but like not. Oh, bye, Nate. Nate has to leave.
Yeah, I got to run down. My teenage daughter keeps glaring at me and giving me the side eye from her bedroom and being like, "You promised me Subway, so like, can we?"
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
But
I've heard feeding children is important.
Yeah, well, feeding them, raising them, it's a rich tapestry, but you could be assured that it's a giant pain in the ass. But congratulations, Ben! I'm so happy for you. That's awesome. You're killing it. And never forget that I was on your first Atheist Community of Austin appearance.
This is true. My first ever show was on SecX.
Oh shit! I didn't mute myself.
You were on SecX with
Sorry.
me. Yes, you were.
Oh man,
now,
Bearded Skeptic, can we do a show on this? I want to talk about Liberty University. Go ahead, Nick.
I would watch that show. Anyways, bye everybody. Congratulations, Ben, and
Bye.
Bye, Nate.
Bye, Nate.
Wow, I don't know what else to say, man. You're killing it. Good luck.
Bearded Skeptic, there's also I've suggested an article for nonprofits to do, but there's talk of people wanting to start a Catholic medical school, specifically Catholic DO school, which sucks that like more people are trying to trash DOs while we still got stigma against us. But they want to start a Catholic school to teach medicine with a Catholic worldview, which unsurprisingly, really there's one big issue that they're trying to push with the Catholic worldview, and that is
I would imagine to actually
virgin birth.
I would
well,
imagine
it's anti-abortion. That's
yeah.
what
Yeah, well, yeah. Well,
yeah.
Sadly, I mean, you have to pick your poison of like which bigotry is the worst, right? But I find that
They're all
Catholics, yeah, they are, but like one's worse than the other. I find that Catholics are often kinder to LGBT community than Protestant evangelicals, unless they're Methodists or Episcopalians, and that's really sad. But like, it's like a pick your poison of which bigotry is worse, right? but yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I was gonna pull up the game. Oh, thank you, Farron. Wow, we got 1999 super chat from Farron. Thank you. I hope that's not for me to do bad things to my hamster, because I'm not gonna do it. Somebody did super chat me the last time I went live to make me buy more celery juice, and I need to do that. I need to buy more celery
juice.
I did. Oh, Spackle, you weren't around for that. I did a celery juice cleanse for views and for
Dare I ask what the
debug
results are of
content.
that?
It's gross, but that's really it. It just tastes gross. Oh, and also the celery juice is expensive, which is why I only did 4 days of it, because you're supposed to drink 16 ounces a day, and it's $12 a bottle.
So what do cleanses actually do? Anything?
Nothing.
So you just torture yourself.
Yeah.
They remove toxins.
That's always a buzzword. Toxins.
Scarlet.
Like there's certain buzzwords online that always make me raise an eyebrow. Like when someone goes, "I am an empath," I raise an eyebrow. If somebody goes toxin, I raise an eyebrow.
I gotta mute myself. My grandson's very loud.
The baby.
Genesis
I have to like
don't
reorder food because apparently the restaurant didn't want to make mine. So.
Oh no.
I know, it's so sad.
Don't they know this is a day for celebrating? How could they do this?
Right? That's my
How
thought.
fucking dare they?
How dare they? Because I want food. Anyway, so I'm gonna put this in, and then we're gonna play the game.
What kind of food? Chinese food?
I'm trying to get Indian food. So that's probably why I'm having all the issues with it. I'm like, I wonder if they just didn't want to go that far. So.
Yeah, a lot of times it's where you are in the zip code, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all can chat if you'd like to.
Do you ever order from DoorDash? And I try not to because it's expensive, but like sometimes you just don't have a choice.
That's what I'm doing.
You ever order from DoorDash and it's a chain restaurant? Heaven forbid. And you think it's going to be the one close to you, but instead it's the one that's like 20 minutes away from you.
Yeah. No, I've had that happen. Okay, this other place I want is really expensive tonight for some reason, so we're not going to do it. I could always get Chinese food and get crab rangoons because I am the crab rangoon king, but I might just get pizza. I don't know. We'll get something fun. Because pizza's cheap. Yeah, they charge more too. Yeah, they charge monies. All right, I'll pull up the game, and maybe I'll order food after this, but because I want to play the my new and we can always play these questions again too, and I can add more questions to it later on, but these are the ones that I've added for now. Jackbox. We're gonna load. If I can type. Okay, we're gonna load the community lore episode. we're gonna play.
So I tried to play Jackbox in Discord, and it ended up as an absolute disaster because people were like, "I don't know what screen to look at. I don't know what to do." Ah!
Here we go. The community lore.
All right, I'm logging into Jackbox TV. Oh, this code is not liking me. Okay.
Oh no.
No, I just wanted to autocorrect it for some reason. There we go. There we go.
Nice.
Okay.
Why are you the poo, Ben?
Oh, because I'm always the poo. All right. Well, everybody's in, so we're gonna play this. People can still join the audience.
Yep. If you join the audience, you get the vote, and you can kind of throw the winner. And so it's super important. You go to Jackbox TV.
Oh, I missed it. Damn it.
Go to Jackbox.
You can still join the audience. Yeah, you can still join the audience though. So these are all. If we don't have enough of these questions, they'll put in some of their own. But I think they'll go through all of ours first and then add the other ones. Yes, punch the room code in and join the audience. I'm curious for what we get because I wrote them. Oh no. I hate that I got this one.
I don't need to understand these questions. I have been so out of the loop, Ben. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, some of them are weird.
Some of these inside jokes I'm not getting anymore.
Yeah.
I'm still stuck on parking lots and solipsism.
Oh yeah, no, we have a lot of lore now. Like Tons of Mice wrote a fan fiction.
That's
something
true.
that happened on stream once.
Ton said that if you do the radio program, he's like, there are certain people I want in this radio program.
Okay, if he tells us who he wants in the radio program, we'll make it happen.
He wanted me to be the sheriff, and I'm like, I thought you wrote that about a guy.
What is the name of Stool's Oscar Foxtrot account? Stoolie's secret spot or strawberry anus?
Well,
these are both right. They're both right. I wonder if Stool's still here. Probably went to bed. Stool's Is that Paul? I want to say that's Paul.
Nope.
Oh, it's not? Okay.
I don't know who the banana is, but you're amazing.
What is the official motto of the legal department? Oh, that Stool is here. Okay.
I'm not a commie. I just have comrades.
What is the best name for a corn-themed drag queen? Guess where this is going, or cornucopia?
It's corn.
I'm on a severe delay. It's still on my loading screen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for the third round.
Hmm.
Oh, that's because I did this one. Stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Well, now we know.
Sorry, I'm
I
splitting
love
my
you,
attention.
Paul.
I'm splitting my attention between the game and my grandson, and he's like psychotic. So
He's adorable, and I love him.
he is, and I do, but he's still a fucking lunatic. Oh my god.
I don't know who Pebbles is.
That's my hamster.
Oh.
Both of these make me uncomfortable.
Are horrible.
Indeed.
Right?
Just awful.
Well, Farron keeps making jokes about fisting my hamster. Which is
Listen,
not
I didn't know what
know,
to say.
I
I
know.
just threw something out there, okay? Don't think too deeply.
Whew. And a split.
What is the worst thing to say to Cornfield Bow? Hey, boy, do what thou will is the whole of the law.
I really like the do as I will. I feel like Jesus would have wrote the do as thy will of the whole of the law, though, instead of hey boy.
Yeah.
Nah,
Hey, boy.
it was me. Oh, Pebbles and Bam Bam.
What is the
from
official motto of the
Flintstones.
snacks department? Eat me. We're tasty. Take a bite.
I forget what department I'm in. I think I'm in therapy.
Yeah, you're in the therapy department.
Y'all, if you need to be therapized.
Therapized.
I'm probably the only one left in the monkey department.
No, you have several. Actually, objectively, Dan has joined the monkey department, and
shit.
Pumpkin J.
No,
has.
really. How
I'll
about
have to
that?
get on
Yeah.
there.
You have more people to help you with your coup.
Yeah, to take over. What are you doing, bro? Okay, calm
That's
down.
why they joined us for the coup.
All right.
Ben
What
advertised
really
the
happens
coup.
in penal prison?
Oh, I know this.
Oh, I mean, duh.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, there was a song about it and
There was a
everything.
song about it.
It's a good song. That should totally be played here after this game.
What is the official motto of the monkey department? Bananas or death or furt. What?
So I get to pick this. That means that's going to be our official.
Yeah.
Vote now. Vote
Furt,
now.
furt. Why are you gonna touch my horse?
Now my brain's thinking how that's a euphemism for something.
Which one of these is the motto? Paul.
Bananas, of course.
Bananas are dead.
They're
Okay.
dead.
No one liked my furt.
Sorry. You guys good? Okay.
Look at catnip.
Just put this underneath
Cool.
too.
Catnip.
That way it's easy for me to grab.
Killing it.
He yeeted that like 4 times. Yeah.
I have an unfair advantage. I am in the lore department. I make the lore.
This is
This is true.
Did he really?
Yeah, the back
Yeah.
of the lens popped out.
Oh
Like
shit.
halfway at the bottom.
What are you breaking mommy's phone for, dude? I love you.
penal prison, part of a perfect breakfast. Oh no.
Oh shit.
Is that quick flash?
Yeah.
Hey, I'll do my ball.
So I just answered my first one with something very lore-ish. And the second question is like an extension of my fucking answer. This is so weird.
I don't know. I just did a Hail Mary. I apologize.
That's fair. Everyone should watch Boltorian play the new Blank Simulator game. Strawberry Anus or Power Plant? I want to see Bolt play Strawberry Anus Simulator.
That's why I just picked it.
I'm now thinking of Strawberry Fields in a different way when I hear that.
Good. Good. What is the official motto of the therapy department?
Oh,
We
I
have
know
work
this.
because of the lore department. Hands over fist with meds.
I know what I think it should be, since I'm in the therapy department.
Yes, yes.
We have to work because of the lore department. Whoever wrote that, though, definitely the meds. Definitely. Ooh, we're divided.
I mean, I'm just saying, if I don't traumatize people, you don't have therapy to do. That's all I'm saying.
It's true. It is.
What is the weirdest
respectable.
thing SDB saw in the emergency room? Wow, Secular Rarities marbles. They're weird. Shampoo bottle lodged in strawberry. If you manage to fit a whole shampoo bottle inside a strawberry, that is impressive.
Split the audience. What?
Wow.
Who's in charge
What is
of
the official motto of the lore department? You did what? Cornfield Bow is all you need to know. Secular Rarity admits that his marbles are weird.
Just don't
Yeah,
lose
but he
your
never
marbles.
loses them.
Cornfield Bow and Long Furby. That's all we need.
Blank would be a great new MLM scheme. SDB celery juice cleanse or long Furby.
I'm going with the creepy one.
I just want everyone to imagine a door-to-door Long Furby salesman.
Oh my god, no. That's so bad.
Touting the therapeutic properties of Long Furby.
Long Furby.
It's proven to lower your blood pressure.
What prize should be awarded to the next winner of Champ Champ? An all expense paid trip to the cornfield or a signed picture from Pebbles? Wow. Wow.
Hey, SR, you're welcome.
A meat! Welcome to
Wow.
the fun. What is really inside Secular Rarity's gumball machine? Bowling ball fetuses or tiny dildos?
I'm going with the most creative here.
Thank you for the super chat, Amit. Always appreciate having you around. We got to get you on again sometime soon.
I mean, they're marbles in there, right? So
Yeah.
kind of works a little bit. I don't know. Oh, wow.
The care package OA is scheduled to receive next from Tons of Mice includes what item? A goat or electric kettle and mint tea?
I would have kept one of them goats. Oh, hey, I'm just saying they were adorable.
They were so tiny.
So cute. And you got to answer that. That's perfect.
Ooh, OA's in the lead. What?
Oh wait, pygmy goats for everyone. Yes.
Don't overthink it, guys.
I strictly underthink everything. I will apologize in advance, Ben.
Oh no, okay.
I don't know what to put, but I put a thing.
You put a thing.
The weed department.
STD is now recruiting for which departments? The weed department, emu sperm department, commie pervert department, people's assistant, strawberry anus stoppers. Congratulations on DC. Gotta pick. Maybe these new departments will end up somewhere.
I'm torn. We really need a weed department.
Commie pervert department is necessary. I think
The commie pervert department.
That swung me.
See, I feel like the commie pervert department is just our entire business, though.
That's true, though. We
Yeah,
are the
got a
commie
point.
pervert department.
Fist pebbles? What?
Why? Does it
my
rather do than
God.
lose at trivia? It's a fist pebbles. Wow, okay. Hi, LF. Welcome to the shit show.
Hey, LF, we answered a question about you earlier.
Oh no! What did you do to me?
No, the question, the prompt was, what should the tagline for legal department be?
Oh, I know that. I know
To
what
which
it would
I responded, to make your life a living hell and
Yes, that's
make
a
you
good
put
one,
out
actually.
fires.
Yes.
What 3 deities should be added to the pantheon? We got Wingy, god of indecisiveness, Coracle, goddess of grammar, Stool, lord master of all, a cantaloupe named Jaft, a scarecrow named Frisky, and his crow companion, Fuck all. Good. Love it. Love that for us.
¿Por qué no las dos?
Right.
Can we have both?
Yeah,
More
indeed.
for the pantheon.
Bring them all in.
Progress only. Those are funny. What is the worst ingredient combination for surprise shots? Mayonnaise, Fruit Loops, and orange juice, toothpaste, anchovies, and bourbon. Those are both awful.
I gotta go with the anchovies on this one.
I know, right? For me, it's the
Yeah.
toothpaste and the bourbon. Those just
I
the
love
anchovies
bourbon.
and the bourbon wouldn't be bad together as the toothpaste and the bourbon. That's just a no.
Yeah,
Like I
that's
could take the bourbon with the toothpaste in it, but the anchovies in there too would just
I love how we both went with two probably liquids and a solid.
The scores.
I think OA cleaned up.
Yeah, I think so.
Yay!
Nice.
Winner.
Congrats.
I got my ass handed to me. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
never
blame
mix
it on
mayo and lime juice.
still getting over COVID, so my brain's still foggy as fuck.
Yeah, the brain fog's one of the worst things about COVID.
I couldn't believe it. Just in the middle of a sentence, I just like stalled out, like my carburetor's iced over or something. It was crazy. I was like, "Gah."
Yeah,
The
it's
brain fog is very, very bad.
I was afraid to drive.
Oh, that's scary.
Here, I'm gonna, because I think we used pretty much all my questions.
They were all wonderful.
Yeah, that
I
was
need
good.
to
That
add
was
more,
great.
but they were funny. I need to think of some more questions. We can play a regular round.
Well, now we have work to do, Lord
right.
Department. We
I'm
gotta
gonna
make
head
more
out.
prompts.
Yes.
Oh, Spackle's leaving.
I'm
Bye,
gonna head
Spackle.
out. But again, congratulations, and that was fun, guys.
Thank you.
Bye, Spackle.
See ya.
I'm gonna be the poop again. All right, here we go.
By the way, I was in the audience and I was using my iPad to play, and apparently it's been so long since I accessed Safari on my iPad that there was a tab for Faithless Forum of last year in there.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, that long.
I sat on my balls. Okay. Somebody's
Paul.
having fun.
Hey, it's Paul.
Yeah.
That is his gamer tag on Xbox, I think, too, isn't it?
Oh,
Or
good.
is it
Okay.
Steam?
Epic.
Yep.
His name everywhere.
I think you just started the original. I think you just started the original set.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, that's cool though.
Oh, that's fine then, because I didn't use all my questions then. It's okay, because if we get repeat questions, then we get new answers for said repeat questions. Yeah, we got some repeat questions, but it's fine. We'll have fun.
Hopefully, I don't inadvertently type a repeat answer though.
I'm going to need another drink here soon. Here you go. What prize should be awarded to the next winner of Champ Champ? We got taqueria tachos and a tiny dildo on a necklace.
Aw.
God damn it, Pebbles.
Whoa.
Why would anyone want to be an atheist? Strawberries and cornfields. Better cookies and actual milk. All right.
Like Christians don't drink actual milk.
My question is, are they anal
Cat's
strawberries?
internet died. Well, that's a question. What is the official motto of the complaints department? Wait a moment. Go fuck yourself. Seriously, get fucked, lol. Which one of these could I see Secular Rarity saying?
Either.
Right? Both of them.
He says, wait a moment first, and then puts him on hold for 10
What
minutes.
is the official motto of the therapy department? They trauma you, we fix you, or we all need therapy.
My headcanon is when they're saying we all need therapy, they're screaming it.
What really happens in penal prison? Things that cannot be seen or monkey fisting.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Now the monkey department is at risk for the fisting.
Some of us
There
are
you
down
go.
for it. It's all good.
What is the official motto of the snacks department? We search for tasty treats for Dr. Ben to eat. All of our meat keeps blowing up. Eat up.
Double entendre there.
What is the name of Stool's Oscar Foxtrot account? Mermaid Bosoms of Amsterdam or Sexy Milk? Wow. Wow.
Yeah. Whoa.
Nice.
Lady horse. Or lady with horse legs, boobs.
Yes. What is the official motto of the lore department? A fist for one is a fist for all. Join us. We have milk and cookies. The second one sounds like the snacks department. Wow. I love this. I love everybody here. Praise the horse's mighty beam.
Jesus.
What's what?
I don't know. Stool, get in here. Stool, just get in here. If you're awake anyway. I need another beverage, so I'll be right back.
I got the same question.
Stools and Musicals about Math Pig's Cellar Cell of the IRA or Penal Horse Colony with Fisto.
What? I feel like Stoll wrote that first. Oh no, it's progress only. Okay. Math Pig's Cellar. What is the official motto of the monkey department? Abolish the monarchy, don't be gut sick unless you're a gibbon. I think it should be praise the horse's mighty Pinu. The most heated debate topic during a hangout stream is always Furby genitals or what is a sandwich? Wow, okay.
I mean, technically, a hot dog can be considered a sandwich.
Yeah. Everyone should watch Boltorian play the new rectal exam simulator game or watching paint dry simulator game. People really want Bolt to do some bad simulator games because we got the strawberry simulator game and then the rectal exam simulator game. Bolt, the people know what we want. What is the best name for a corn-themed drag queen? Aw Shucks and Cornelia.
Cornelia Shucks would have been perfect.
Cornelia Shucks would be great. It needs to be Cornelia Shucks. What is your favorite thing to do with a long Furby? Anything I want, chuck it at the therapy department. First patient is bend over. Oh no. What is another name for Stool's big chocolatey cake? Bertha or Chocolaceous Caclus Maximus Stulius? Yes. Yes. I want to know Stool's response to this question. What is really inside Secular Rarity's gumball machine? Baby long Furbies, they magically appear there, or the universe. This sounds like some lore that the universe is actually inside Secular Rarity's gumball machine.
That's some Rick and Morty bullshit right
That
there.
is. Also, Stool says he's gonna arson you twice.
Twatty commies indeed.
Twatty commies. It is Arson Wednesday. You're right. This is the time.
Oh yeah, great news
It
from
is Arson
Australia.
Wednesday. Shit.
Great news from Australia. They found the snake's clitoris.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It's just
really
half
awesome.
the universe. It's fine. Just half. The other half is in Pebble. No, no. I hate this lore. Unfortunately, it's probably gonna stick, isn't it? Like the worst lore is always what sticks. We got Bolt flirting with SR in the side chat. I'd also flirt with SR anywhere. I think many of us would flirt with SR anywhere.
Gonna apologize in advance for my answers for this question because
there's no need for anyone to apologize here. We're all fucked up.
What 3 deities should be added to the pantheon? Cornfield Bow, Secular Rarity, or Pebbles? Ladies with Horse Legs, Cornelia Shucks, and SR's Universe.
Both of these answers are steeped in lore and very topical for tonight's stream.
Yeah. I mean, aren't Cornfield Bow and Pebbles already deities in the pantheon?
Maybe. I don't know if they're deities. They are in the lore. Things I would rather do than lose at trivia. Polish chocolatey cake, buy a gumball machine, drink Malort, win at trivia, not make finals, have another commitment. Wow. Oh, Malort, though. Malort is a no.
I
have
HR
Malort.
would here would be eating 2 warheads.
I have warheads too. That's my next punishment on Takis is to eat, put a fuck ton of them in my mouth and numb my taste buds. What's the worst ingredient combination?
Do I need to show you what happened to HR when she put 2 of them in her mouth?
Pickle juice, eggnog, cooked cheese, filled condoms, liquid Drano, pus from stools, oozing sores. No.
God.
I hate whoever did this. Whoever did this is Paul, you suck.
Yeah.
That's why you're apologizing. Okay, okay.
Told you I had to apologize.
Yeah. STB is now recruiting for which new departments? Pebbles Defense Department, Innuendo Department, Department Naming Department, Department of Rectal Horse, Department of Communism, Department of G.
What's up, G?
Department of G. I do like the department naming department.
Yeah.
It's funny.
And Pebbles Defense is seems important as well.
Yeah, I mean, since everybody seems to want to fucking fist her.
I know, right?
Yeah, like she's small. I don't know people understand how small my hamster is. Like she's hamster sized.
It's not a guinea pig. Let's just make that
no,
clear.
This is a hamster. She's like this big.
They're very small.
Yeah. LF is the wiener.
Oof.
I'm a wiener.
We might go for another 20 minutes and then we'll call it a night.
I have to call it a night now. I'm
You have to
fading.
call it a night?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, Paul. Thanks for stopping in.
See if I can figure out how to get out of here.
Bye, Paul.
Bye, guys. Love you.
Do we want to play one more? With just a few of us, or
sure.
We can do one more. Here, I'm gonna click the new players button. Oh no, I want to do just a regular round. That's what I want to do. It does not want to take it off. I gotta figure out how to take the questions off.
Oh.
Then not do the.
While you're figuring that out, I'm gonna go refill here.
There you go. Good plan. Reggie, what's up? And thank you. See if I can. Here we go. This is regular. Now I'm going to take a bathroom break real quick while y'all get in.
My, we are an exciting crowd tonight.
Ah, jeez.
I think
I'm gonna go fix my sewing machine.
Such excitement.
I'm staying on mute most of the time because my kids are being real freaking loud tonight. They're just running up and down the hallways and screaming.
Yeah, well, you got to stop giving them all that sugar.
I didn't give them no sugar.
Well, in that case, you have to start giving them. Well, in that case, you got to start giving them Valium.
That stuff at school or something.
Yeah, a little bit, a little cherry Coke and vodka. That take care of them.
Calm down.
Just take up a weed habit, and they'll both get contact highs and want to sleep.
I want to know what the hell's going on with this thing.
It just hates you, Steph.
Yeah, apparently it's. I don't know.
Yes. Yes. The traditional war chants of the children. No, it's mine.
Right. Yeah, kids are not quiet. If you want a quiet house, do not have children. Because there's no mute button for that.
How are you holding up for week number 1 of your 2-week adventure with them?
They've been really good actually the last couple days. So
that just means that they were holding back until you streamed to go crazy.
No, Monday night and last night, like I told them, I'm like, I'm streaming at 9, so you guys have to be in bed by 8 so I can get on here. And of course, like as soon as I tried to get them to stay in bed on Monday, they just kept getting up, and I'm just like, yep, that's the joy of having kids. Like,
sorry, it took an extra minute. The pizza got here, so I had to get some pizza. All right, let's do this thing. Everybody's
Pizza.
In. Oh
Pizza.
shit! Forgot to bring my mouse with me.
The end of innocence is what he said.
If I don't recognize you from earlier games, it's because I don't care.
I don't know if we can do ingenious, but what kind of pizza? It's just Domino's with sausage and pepperoni on it. And I also got some cheesy bread because I could.
Cheesy bread.
Oh my. Oh no. The rum has you feeling numb. Oh no.
Rum has me feeling numb. Never get in a street fight with someone named Fisty McFister or Streetfield Bo.
Streetfield Bo. Wow. Okay. Farron's having coffee right now. Okay. Oh no! Name for a wacky sitcom about ancient philosophers. Sexy Stool was here, or Plato's platonic friend.
And now it's time for Plato's platonic friends. Need like a nice little jingle or something.
Why could I see that being? That could be a thing, though.
You could.
I could see it.
Like Full House, but it's full of philosophers.
Oh no. Stool says that he's very sexy.
He is very sexy.
What do Rorschach tests look like to you? Penal splooge or ink blots? Can I get the phrase penal splooge out of my head, please? That does not belong there.
That just means people are going to keep trying it now.
Uh-huh. Yeah, like the fisting pebbles joke would not have persisted as long as it did if I didn't react to it.
Yeah,
This is true.
You know us. We always react to negativity.
Mm. The greatest thing in the world to auto-tune. Freebird or Ray Comfort's banana monologue.
I want to hear that.
We can do it. We can auto-tune it.
We could.
I want to edit this now. I want to do it. We're going to try this. Fine. What's the sexiest animal?
Oh, God.
Me or Pebbles?
Oh my God.
Wow.
Sophie's choice here. I mean, what the hell?
The answer is stool. It's stool.
Of course it is.
Okay, that's weird. Student Pebbles wrote Student Dr. Ben and not Pebbles. That's just, yeah.
Yeah, Pebbles. What are you doing, Pebbles?
Yeah, come on. You should have voted for yourself. Yeah.
Revenge is the dish best served sous vide with white wine and a shotgun, or mysteriously. The worst inspirational sign to see while running a marathon. Don't piss Pebbles, please, or your feet hurt. Wow. Harsh.
You know, if I didn't know better, I'd say we're embarrassing away.
Are we? This isn't even OA's stream, and we're embarrassing away.
Of course not. We're not embarrassing OA. We're embarrassing you.
I've been around too long to be embarrassed with this group.
The under oath.
Celestial discharge.
All right, here we go. Round one.
Wow.
Holding my lead just barely. Round two. Pebbles wouldn't have it any other way. Sure, Farron. OA wants a ride on Dr. Ben's hairy horse. What the fuck? Stool.
What?
No. Dr. Peepus. Yes. I doctor all of the Peepus.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. A polite way to weaken the aristocracy. Mr. Poppy, I'm going to Fort Belvoir, Virginia. Please, sir, may I have everything? Introduce Guillotine.
Yes, this is my best friend, Mr. Teen, Guillotine.
Dr. Guillotine. Who was a real guy. You know?
The name of a newspaper that only reports on sexy crimes, dildo crimes, the hot and spicy murder times. These both should be combined.
I agree.
Good news, there's cake in the break room. Bad news, it says chocolatey stool or commie pervert. What's the unspoken rule of hardcore knitting clubs? No pearl necklaces, know your tools.
I imagine computer programming has no place in a knitting club.
Mm-hmm.
You clearly don't knit
onesies.
because it's knit one, purl two, you know.
The song choice that got you kicked out of karaoke night.
Satan, he's a big fat fuck. I don't know that song. I know there's a one that where Santa dies in a chimney and they call him a big fat fuck, but
What? Just nuts and nuts.
This is nuts.
Stool, why? Stool, why are you saying this in the side chat? I'm not even going to ask, Stool.
I mean, do you not know who Stool is by now?
I do know who Stool is, but... No. 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 We were fools. We shouldn't have never have given machines the ability to do musicals or pet Stool's monkey.
Is there a musical about Stool's Monkey?
There might be
There
now.
should be.
I feel like that's a future thing that's going to happen now.
Well, it's probably already going to happen, whether you liked it or not.
Stool's Monkey, a musical journey into a horrible hole.
Yeah, the hole.
dear.
Come on, Pebbles. You got to get in.
The top 3 crimes committed
Oh
in
no!
modern society.
Did Stool write this question?
Free Willy, fin fisting, baiting a hook, or eating with thingamabobs, failing to wear seashell bob and not kissing the girl.
Wow.
Jesus.
That's a tough one.
The 3 most common things people scream while skydiving out of a plane. I'm going to die. I shouldn't have done this. Can I go back to the plane? Big chocolatey cake. Ugh.
Bad news. They now take away your cool card if you like blank, blank, or blank. Blow a goat, blow a chocolatey cake, blow a strawberry up stool. Chocolatey stools, singing about horses, stools, baking, monkey. I'm confused.
We all are.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Yes, one of these is clearly the winner.
What are fashions?
I will ride a mermaid to Virginia wearing a jaunty top hat made of cheese. You know, Stool, I wouldn't mind that.
Meh.
I'm guessing LF still. Yep, LF took it. Congrats.
There you go.
And for those of you who are sore losers, don't worry. I'm going to be playing Fortnite right after this and get my ass kicked repeatedly.
Yeah.
So
I would rate if we were on Twitch, but we are not. We are unfortunately on YouTube. So
I wish YouTube had that option.
Yeah. So we're gonna call it a night. Thank you everybody for joining in. What's probably gonna happen is I'm gonna clip out the actual reveal part and keep that as a video, and then separate out the hangout part. But it's been a fun celebration, and we're gonna end the stream. So we'll see you all later. Bye.
Cheers to you.